Ta-da! No? Good morning. How are you? Wait, here's me. Like a boss. I am bossy, by the way. My husband will tell you, he's like, oh, she's bossy. She's so bossy. It's just the way I am. It's how I roll. Good morning. Good Sunday. Beautiful morning. I hope you're doing something wonderful today. And what are you doing from the computer? I didn't send a text message out. Dang it. It's because my computer is rebelling. I don't think it cares for my bossy attitude. And it is, so I sit here I get on with the intention to do something, like send out a text message. And my text messages are so involved. It's like, live, Lisa, now. I should put now. I'm so involved, and when I put a text message out, I'm like, here I am. Here I am. It's been a shit morning here. Toilet overflow, waiting for the plumber. No, it's literal crap. Oh no. Good morning, Nancy Bulliard. Good morning, Nancy, Diana, Nia. Good morning, Crystal Lord. And hello in your best Mrs. Doubtfire voice. Hysterical, right? Wouldn't that be like a great Halloween costume with the face plant of pie? Don't get me started on Robin Williams this morning. Heidi, good morning. I hope Brad's doing better. I saw that he had a good clean bill of health from the doctor, and they said he could do he could eat stuff. So I do watch. I don't comment a lot, but I do watch. Ta-da! Ta-da! You love my earrings. Thank you. They are I bought them from our place in Pawnee. We have a place in Pawnee, Oklahoma, and it is the end of this is sad. It's the end of the Trail of Tears for the Pawnee Nation, and that's where their reservation is. And they have local artists that work at a place. They put their stuff into a local store that is called Where the Buffalo Roam. It is an amazing store. I mean, like, totally amazing store. And all of the jewelry is native made, and it's just, if you want something authentic, that's where you go. But this is made by a local Pawnee woman, and it is the cosmology of, it's based on the cosmology of the Pawnee Nation. So really cool. Nancy, so sorry about your pup. So sorry about your pup. I totally understand. I have another friend that lost a pup yesterday very suddenly as well, and it's just, I had to stay offline because it hurt my heart so bad. I still have here and from the last one, and so I don't comment a lot just because I start getting upset, and but you guys are on our minds. Absolutely. You have no sound today. Everybody else has sound, right? You're someone heard me to go to does. So yeah, okay. Today if everybody could share one time to a relevant group, that would be fabulous. And we are going to good afternoon, Dennis. I know, right? It's afternoon now. I still have my coffee. I was up about a half an hour later than normal, and Nancy, can you hear me? Good morning, Billy Ann. Good morning. I thought I had like a 4-hour seminar that I was going to sit through today, and I was dreading it. You guys, isn't that bad? I was sitting here going, oh man, it's a spiritual seminar and I have to sit for 4 hours. Kelly Lavoie, welcome back. Hi, how are you doing? I have a hard time sitting still for that long. And so when things come up like that, I start going, do I really want to be? I paid for it. I paid for it. That's my motivator. I paid for it. You're going to do it. But you know what that really is, you guys? It's your subconscious going, we don't like change. Like, let's stay between the lines. Let's keep it right here because that's where we're really comfortable. So when you have a big event coming up like that, now I know that when the Tony Stockwell and James Bond Prague thing comes up, the 3-day or 4-day seminar that I'm taking in Santa Fe, when that comes up, I'm going to be like, I'm going to dig my heels in before and be like, I don't want to go. First of all, I have no problem telling you guys this. I'm nervous as shit. I am nervous as all get out to sit in a room with Tony Stockwell and James Von Prague and do mediumship. Who wouldn't be, right? I'm like, wait a minute, I have to actually do this in front of these people. Oh. And her gonads grew 2 sizes that day. Oh, that was not right. I'm so sorry. I just feel like that is a big ballsy move for me to do because I'm like terrified. Now you know. Now you know. But I'm excited at the same time. Growth is exciting. Good morning, everybody. But Nancy, these are international teachers. International teachers. There's something called imposter syndrome. Does everybody know what I'm talking about when I say imposter syndrome? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Because I've already been in the apprenticeship with Tony Stockwell for 8 months now, and I enjoy his teaching style, which is exactly why I'm doing this. But does anybody know what we're going to talk about this. Now we're going to step off into mediumship today, because that is what I have on the agenda. My guides were talking about it this morning while I was meditating. We're going to step off into mediumship, and we're just going to bring up a bunch of messages across. Rachel Kalina, good morning. That's why we go to teachers. You're absolutely right, Nancy. We're always growing. Imposter syndrome is when you do something and you could be the world's best but feel like you're fake. Anybody ever do this? It is feeling. So how best to describe imposter syndrome? It's like sitting there doing mediumship, bringing out cost-effective messages, and in the back of your brain going, how is that even a thing with you? I don't even know why you're able to do that. That doesn't seem right. Not on an ethical level, but on a are you really able to do that kind of thing? I struggled with this for a long time, and I mean a long time. We miss you, Rachel. I struggled with it for a very long time, and that was part of that 2x4 therapy I got by Metatron. And it kind of, he went, but you're relying on yourself instead of your guides. Get it? You're relying on yourself instead of your guides. You're putting yourself, that's ego. But when sitting in front of international teachers like that, even on the apprenticeship that I'm with on Tony, there's 30 other people in the class, but I'm sitting there going, oh, please don't pop into the room while I'm doing this. Please don't pop in. There's nerves, and it's okay. It's okay to have nerves, to be nervous, to be shaky on stuff. You guys know that? Who's shaky? Where's Karen? Karen Gibbons. Good morning, Karen Gibbons. Give a shout out if you're in the background, guys. Don't lurk. We are going to be doing mediumship this morning. I actually feel like we could do some trance mediumship this morning, but I'm not promising that because my neck feels good. And when Oz comes through, he likes to turn me into Gumby. And I'm not sure. Did I hear Metatron? Yes, I work with Metatron a lot. Matter of fact, I haven't had this on in a while. And this morning, yesterday morning too, I really felt called to put it on, and I didn't yesterday. But this is a huge tie that I have with him. Huge tie to Metatron. Not Megatron, Metatron. Although I did love the Transformers as a child. I always say, why do I do that to myself, right? Good morning, I love you. Good morning. Where was that? Dennis Casey. I get shaky when you say you're going to pop into rooms. See, Dennis, I do the same thing when I have teachers doing, so you're not alone at all. You're not alone. And I pop into rooms less now because I realize that it does make people shaky. But I'm the same way. I mean, when I have a teacher popping into the room and I'm working, and are we going to do anything wrong? No, we can't do anything wrong. We can't. But it's just a thing, right? It's a nerves thing. About to pull your cards of the day. Jazz is about, I call him Megatron, and he does not like it. Really? See, isn't it funny they come to you in a different way for each person. They come to you in a way that they know is going to be most beneficial for you. You get excited. I get like, hey, Barbara. Oh, I can't do it right here. Okay, I can't do it right here. Okay, and I love that. By the way, I have to say this. I love that Dennis is out pulling cards. I saw that he was pulling cards in Harmonia Friends, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It's so incredible to see how far Dennis has come and what he's willing to do with other people, in front of other people, with his gifts, because he's very gifted and he has been holding himself back and he's stepping out into his intuition. Lisa Phillips, I get a piercing jab in your left ear. So how do you guys know spirit's with you? Let's do this, and then we're going to step off into mediumship, because we're going to step off into mediumship. You got sound now. Yay. I know, right, Nancy? Right? She's like, I remember when you took the tarot class. Now, her Harmonia Tarot is Tanya Lee's tarot class. She has another one coming out here shortly, and My Mystical Life members usually get a discount. I'm not going to swear to that. I don't know if she's going to do that again, but we've been very blessed to get a discount from her, and her classes are amazing, you guys, amazing. And we were all nervous in front of Tanya, but her classes, oh my gosh, just amazing. Because I've had tarot cards for years and years and years, and I didn't use them because I was intimidated by them, therefore intimidated by the teacher. I think that everybody did fabulous. Sam's even taken the class too, and he is now working with the tarot quite often. So we have all these different ways that we get information. And I'll talk about that really quickly because people are coming across with their different ways. And I think it's important to note that people realize this is communication. Because before, in Muggle life, we probably would have not paid attention. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with my ear today? Oh, right? Let's see. Hello from Belgium. Welcome. Sherry gets goosebumps and her legs light up. Right? That's an interesting one. I like that. Let's see. Where are we going here? I'm looking to see what I scrolled too far. Lisa gets a piercing jab in her left ear. I get left ear. I don't get a jab. I get a pressure in my left ear when I know mediumship is coming. My hand just lit up. Rachel Kalina gets goosebumps. That's a big one. Trish just knows. Absolutely. Hi, Trish. It was a great discount, right, guys? It was a great discount. Barbara says she feels and hears sometimes. I feel, hear, and sometimes see. Great, right. My tongue gets tingly when spirit is present. Is that weird? I think it's fabulous. Your tongue tingles. That's great. Goosebumps and legs light up again. Let's see. I read that one earlier. Touches and dreams. Heidi gets hers in touches and dreams. I need to talk to you. I need to message you, Heidi, about a thing or two. We are going to be offering within the group, you guys, and Nancy had put a post out about it. And so if you have a link you want to get to Nancy within the membership, we are going to have a pool to fish from for our people. So if you sell something or you make something or you have a page, an intuitive page that you want to highlight, you can send that to Nancy, and we are going to have a link set up, a link page on the membership, so people can go through our members and help support our members in other ways other than spiritually. Financial help is wonderful as well for when it comes to crafters and people that are making stuff in workers, energy workers and readers and healers. So if you have a link, you have a page that you do services on or something like that, send it to Nancy, because we're trying to put together a list of resources, right? Well, I guess we're going to be outside today, right, Diana? Careful what you put in here, man. Because you get banned. I also get hot. Barbara says, I also get hot. Lisa says, I never knew what the pain in my ear was. Then you talked about 2x4 therapy, and then I knew. If you guys don't know what 2x4 therapy is, ask us and we'll tell you. Oh, 4:35 just to have. Oh my Lord of mercy. Cindy McCabe, welcome, welcome, welcome. Sabrina, welcome. Okay, Cindy says, Nancy, my back of my head hurts. I think it's my back third eye chakra. Could you assist me? I need to help. I need to connect people. Okay, Tanya here. Good morning. Were your ears burning? We were talking about you, Tanya. Always good things. Always good things, right? Yeah, I think that, and it's, so if you guys have a link, please send it to Nancy so we can get, it'll be I hope, listen to me, I sound all technical. It'll be a clickable link. Hell, I don't know if I can do that, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try. Okay. I feel like I need to bring an animal into my life. Oh my God. When I do that, I usually go to the horse auction. I'm not doing that anytime. Laura Berwick. Oh my God. And the crowd goes wild. The only thing we're missing is Ellie Coyle. Where's she at? Okay, let's do mediumship this morning, you guys. I've been chit-chatting, waiting for a little bit. You're gonna go get a kitten? Oh, I understand. Yeah. I'm glitching if I comment again. Okay, Meredith. So let's bring somebody across. The way this works, you guys, is if everybody could share to a relevant group one time, that would be fabulous. Don't do it to Knitters Anonymous. You've heard me say that, right? Don't do it. This ticks people off. The way this works is I'm going to bring across more of a memory than a description of a person. The spirit show live. And make sure you mash on that like button or the follow button or whatever button there is. I'm taking a marketing class and they told me to tell you that. So there we go. Because I can cram one more thing in my head. Not really. The way this works is, how does this work? Okay. I'm going to bring across more of a memory. No, more of a memory than a description. And as I bring the memory across, I'm hoping to convey emotion and personality and all of the things that are going to help you feel that this is your person. I want you to be able to take all of the information. Okay. At least 90%. At least 90%. So just make sure that as I'm coming across, I actually feel like we have some, but no, we're not going to do that right now. So as I go, please don't feed information like, oh my God, my great aunt Gertie's on here. Don't do that. I don't want any information. I don't want to know anything. That's kind of like feeding the bears. Let's not do that. So make sure you just kind of wait till the end. And when I say who can take this person, be sure you can take 90 to 100% of this. Okay. Oh, you're waiting on your grandbaby 2 days overdue. Congratulations, Rachel. Exciting, exciting, exciting. Good morning, Katrina. Okay, so here we go, you guys. You guys can invite friends too. I learned that in this marketing class. You can invite people. I didn't know that. Good to see you, Laura. You've been on my brain, girl. You've been on my brain. So I have a young girl, and this is a child that is pointing to a younger memory. She's talking about something that happened when she was younger and something somebody would remember. And she's wearing like, I feel like it's like a holiday. I feel like it's like something like an Easter thing, you know, like when you dress up to go to see the family. And she keeps pointing up. I feel like she had a balloon. Matter of fact, I know she had a balloon because she's showing her holding a balloon. And there's this balloon that's standing right. It's right here. And then she lets go of the balloon. The balloon goes up and she's pointing to the sky and she's like, look, there goes my balloon. I lost my balloon. What am I going to do? I lost my balloon. And I want to say that this girl had hair that was like here and it had big curls in it, which I'm not sure whether they were ironed in or if they were natural. But she's really upset about that balloon. And she also wants to talk about Her shoes. She wants to talk about a particular pair of shoes. Now, I'm not sure whether these shoes are tied to that moment or not, but she wants to show a particular pair of shoes. And I actually feel like these are shoes they were like, these are really nice shoes. So this person might have liked shoes as they grew and got older. I want to say that I feel like this person passed away. No, not right now. I feel like this person is showing me, okay, maybe they didn't pass away in that moment. I feel like they're showing me an accident. I feel like they're showing me an accident. And the number 3, she's like 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, how many times? 3, 3. And in the background on the little girl with the balloon, I hear kind of music. Maybe it was a wedding, because I hear like music in the background, like people walking in system. So that might have been it might have been a wedding. It might have been a wedding. And something smelled. There was a smell, and where they were, there was a strong smell. It wasn't a bad smell. It was a strong smell. Maybe the child had allergies or something to flowers or something. I don't know. This is like that. Yeah, I think it might have been an allergy. Can anybody take this little girl? I'm calling her a little girl. She passed away when she was older. Can anybody take this memory? She's showing me this memory to jog somebody and say, this is me, this is me. Do you remember this time when I was dressed like this and I had a balloon and somebody gave her the balloon and it went away? Can anybody take her? Good morning, my beautiful sister. Okay, that was a memory of, that's a memory she has. Are there new people? If you're new here, give a shout out, don't lurk, let us welcome you, because this is the best group of people. Good morning, Tammy, Emmett, Sue, and Stewart. Good morning. Can anybody take this memory? And I'm saying, can you take this memory? Because this is this person when they were younger. Good morning, Jennifer. I saw your sky. You're right. It does look like Stranger Things. It's beautiful. I just need a 90% or 100%. Give me a number, you guys. Give me a number. There's a reason we do mediumship, right? We don't do mediumship to be like, oh, look what I can do. I can bring across people from the other side, right? We don't do that. The reason we do mediumship, I haven't been in the comments. I just saw Meredith Reed said, are you seeing Crystal's comments? I try not to be in the comments. I'm now watching. She can claim her. Okay, so let me go through. And the reason I do that is because I don't want to be led along, right? I don't want information. It's my cousin, she says. Okay. I see Lisa Phillips asking questions. I don't know if there was a flower cart and a beer smell. She didn't give me that. It was just a smell. It was just a smell. We were at my aunt's wedding dancing and playing with balloons. Okay, let's see. I'm reading through. Had Easter hats and all. Perfect. Correct. Okay, great. Her name was Heather. That's her. Okay. Immediately my eyes teared up. She passed around age 22. Now here's the thing. What I didn't say was she felt like she was an adult. Like she's like, this is my memory, but look at what I turned into. Like here, okay. Right, Laura, we do it to pass on the message and guidance. That's exactly why we do this. So let's see what her message is. She wants to talk about that. Oh gosh. Okay, calm down. Oh, made my scalp crawl. She wants to talk about, oh, this is great. I love this. I love this because I need you to know this, and I'm really trying not to tear up on this. She wants to talk about the other side, and she wants to go, oh my gosh, do you know who I'm standing next to? Do you not standing, right? Do you know who I'm next to? Do you know who I'm next to? She wants to say hi. She's here with me. She is, I don't know who it is. I have no idea, right? I have no idea who it is, but she's like, oh, look at her, look at her, look at her. She's here, she's here. And it's somebody she missed a lot. They give us hope that they are still with us, right, Laura? You're beautiful. I just love you. So it was somebody that she missed terribly, and she missed her guidance. She felt alone. She felt like she missed her guidance. And she just, it was, the word I want to use here is bereft. She just, and that's not my word. She just felt like she missed out on that guidance in her life so badly. And she wants to say, I didn't realize that it was there all along, that every moment was guided, every decision, whether it was good or bad, her hand was being held. Her hand was being held every step of the way. And that she was given the opportunity to make the mistakes in her life that were necessary for the growth of other people as well. So not only did she come into this life to learn, but she was a huge teacher. She was a huge teacher as well. We're doing mediumship this morning, you guys. Mediumship. And she wants to talk about a small dog. She wants to talk about a small whitish dog. Kind of reminds me of a terrier, but she wants to talk about that dog. Is there a small whitish dog, Crystal, that has passed, that would have passed before? Oh no, I'm not doing that today. I cannot do that today. Oh. Mm-mm. Jennifer, thank you. It's so funny. Jennifer and I were in a mediumship class, and I was like, I can't do this. Right? That's where I met you, right? I was like, I can't do mediumship. His name was Chunk. My English bulldog. Okay. I need you to know that she is comfortable, and she's watching, and she's always like, she's like, let me take your hand. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. She's like, let me take your hand, let me lead you, and she's helping you through a barrier. I don't know, it feels like, and this is the best way I can put it, and so please don't, it's like you're stepping through this clear jelly, and she's like, come on, come on, just see. What are you doing? Are you working with mediumship? Because that's kind of what it feels like. You totally have this. You totally have. Whatever it is you're working on. Yeah, I know. I love the name Chunk. He wants to take us right back to the Goonies, doesn't it? It's like, Chunk! Do the Chunk Truffle Shuffle. Just know she's there to take your hand. And almost, I've never let it go, as she says. Just, I've never let it go. And thank you, Jennifer. I do enjoy it. Heather probably has a lot to say. We might need to talk about this deeper too. We have a lot of issues that I'm growing through. Okay. Thank you. Can you see the lip color? It's petal pink. I have so many weird lights on because I'm trying to not have shadows. I'm not doing that so well. Thank you. I knew this morning I'd be doing mediumship. Here's why I have mediumship coming through, you guys. I've just completed a whole week of Qigong. So for about 15 minutes a day, I've been meditating, doing standing meditation. And as I was meditating this morning, I just felt the bottom drop out. And I was like, oh. Anybody ever do this? It just feels so good. And you just feel so connected. And my guide was standing right in front of me. This is what I'm feeling while I'm meditating. My guide was standing right in front of me, and he put his hands on top of my hands, and he's like, oh, we're doing meditation. We're doing mediumship this morning. And I went, okay. He did the truffle shuffle perfectly. Okay, awesome. All right, moving on. I hope that's helpful, Crystal. She really is a what's the word I'm looking for? The first word that comes to mind is apologetic, but I don't know the word. I have the emotion, but I don't have the word for it. Relieved. 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 Okay. Moving on. Let's move on. Moving on. So I hear a song to start with. I know this is a male energy. I hope that's helpful, Crystal. I know this is a male energy, and I hear a song. And this male energy is so polite. So polite. He stands just outside my energetic field, and he kind of reaches in and he hands me a flower. And he says, can I come in? I know that sounds really weird, right? But he's asking for permission. He's very, very polite. I believe he comes from an era of politeness, which is not the era we're in right now, is it? I think that to talk to Siri or Google, you should have to say please and thank you. I just do. I know that's very old school, but can you imagine the manners that would be taught? Anyways, moving on. So he also, Guitar Hero, there was a huge opportunity missed to teach a whole generation how to actually play the freaking guitar and put it into a video game. Just a thought. Just a thought. Put the real frets where they're supposed to be, and those kids would have all known how to play the guitar. Anyhow, random thoughts of the morning. Your sky was beautiful, Jennifer. Oh gosh, I would take that. Oh, that's beautiful. It is. Okay. So he brings me this flower, and it's actually a daisy. It's a yellow wildflower daisy. And I don't know the whole song. All I know is dream a little dream of me. And that's not even right. It's like dream a little dream of me. I don't know. So right? Guitar Hero. Total missed opportunity. I'm not even kidding. Reissue it. Do it again. Anybody else have a vision of Lisa playing Guitar Hero? Okay. So this person shows himself outside of my bubble as a younger man in the military, very polite, Army. I think it's Army. Brown dress. I think it's Army. Brown dress. Looks like World War II. With the cap, the little cap. I don't know what it's called. Oh my gosh, I hear old-timey music in the background. Like, it is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. And he was dancing with somebody. Dun, 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 and he couldn't wait to come home. Oh my gosh, this is somebody's grandparents. Dun, 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 dun. And he's dancing with her, and I don't think they knew each other very long before he went off to war. Could be great grandparents as well, but it's and you may know them, but I feel like there's this picture of him in his uniform, and the woman's hair is dark, and it's like right here, and it's big curls. big neat curls, and she has this huge smile on her face, and there's possibly a car right there in the background where they're leaning back against the car. I see white walls on a car. I hear old-timey music, and he's just so excited. And I feel like he had gut problems. I don't know if he was wounded or something, but I feel like when he came back, he had some sort of gut problems. It might have been nerves. It might have been he was a different person. It was anxiety. It was I feel like he had some kind of issue when he came back that he had headaches. And the differentiation he has between before he went into the service and when he came back are, I mean, just two shades. It's just extremes. But he's like, that picture, that's me. That is me right there. That is my love of life, my love of wife. Love of life, love of wife is what he says. Oh my gosh, I love that. It makes me want to cry. He's like, that was living. That was... I feel like he wasn't really great at telling his children how wonderful they were. And that might have created a spark of anxiety and anger between family units. And he's like, remember me before. Remember me in this picture. Don't remember how hard I became. I'm not reading comments. I can see comments flying over here, but I'm not reading them, you guys. And he keeps going back to his stomach. Like, my stomach. I had a problem with my stomach. Somebody would remember that he had a problem with his stomach. And he might have smoked. I smell smoke. And he's like, why stop now? You know, why stop now? Can anybody take this? Can anybody take this, gentlemen? 100%. 100%. Might have had hearing loss from the war. I feel like he had hearing loss. And I keep hearing dun 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 dun. Okay, let me read. Hi, Linda Jansen. Everybody shout out to Linda. She's on YouTube. She can't see everybody, so everybody says hi, Linda. Dream a little dream of me. Yeah. Yeah, we need politeness back. Maureen, I'll have to check into that. Let's see. Barbara has the picture. You're gonna have that running through your head, right? I know, right? Me too. Jennifer says, oh my gosh, you might be talking about my papa. He was Navy, and I have that picture of him and my nanny. So I'll have to bring some more across. Let's see. Mom with her first son. Barbara says 100%. I know my neighbors were just past business service. Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy is now stuck in your head. I know, Candy, right? Bill had on 50s music yesterday, and I'm in that era. I mean, I was born in the wrong era. Absolutely. I'm just like there. My mom's first husband died in the war. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm pretty sure it's my papa. Okay, so you have to be able to take 100%. I have a couple people that say they're in the running for this. I need to validate the stomach either wound or issue. Who can validate the stomach wound or issue? Good morning, Isis. I'm sorry I didn't make the movie last night. I don't have a life of my own at the moment. Good morning, Carrie. Good morning. I'm supposed to meet you on the 13th, right? We're still on for that. We still on for that? I think that's the date. Look at me spitting numbers out. Who can take the stomach issue? Was it the 13th? What am I in? No, it's not the 13th. Gary, when am I supposed to meet you? It's the 13th, right? Yeah. I just don't have it written down in my schedule. I just have it in my mental schedule. But I'm going to write in my physical schedule. weird. 100%. Yeah, I thought. Okay, okay. I'll check that because I thought I was right there, but I'll check that. Good morning. Good morning. I love you. Good morning. I wish I'd take some singing lessons, right? Okay. I have that pic of my dad, military as well, but I don't want to talk to him. Okay. Gotcha. My Uncle Max. Let's see. Yes, 13th. Okay, I thought so. Okay, I gotcha. Okay. Okay. So, who can take 100%? I need 100%. Barbara Zisk said she can take 100%. Are you in it the 100% with the stomach issue? And was it a wound? Like, did he receive shrapnel? Was it a wound? Was there something from the war that was inflicted? Wow, my head's just buzzing this morning. I could do trance channel this morning like that. Whoop, whoop. I'm waiting. There's lag. I'm waiting. Are you too young to know? Yeah, and that's okay too, right, Jennifer? That's totally fine. Are you doing anything spiritual out in Arizona, Jennifer? Are you taking classes? What are you doing out there? Fun. Barbara says, cool. It was 1931 when written. Mama Cass covered it in the 1960s. I think we're at Barbara Zisk, aren't we? I think we're at Barbara Zisk. So here's the message. Let's give a good old boot, whoop, whoop. Here's the message. Yes, not wound from war. He became toxic, but also Agent Orange. Okay. This is a moment where this person steps forward and says, because I hope I was able to convey the absolute contentness and happiness and love that he felt before going to the war. This person, and he says he had the cat by the tail. Like, he had life by the tail. It was totally amazing. He just thought, man, and he felt like Superman. That's what it felt like. He felt like Superman. And that's what he wants for you. He wants you to have that feeling, to have that happiness, to have that feeling that you can achieve anything. And I think that this might be an indicator for you as well, for like future stuff, when you're reading and you start to feel that old-timey that song, because we do have guides come across with specific songs or movie whatever, right? We have people that come across like this. So I feel like this might be somebody that comes in to every once in a while that says, you are a superhero. And just know that he's always, when those moments come across, he's the one helping you. That's just truly amazing. It really is. The feeling he comes across with that particular moment in his life is, man, I had everything. He felt he had more in his brain after the war than he ever thought he would ever be able to handle. So just know he wants you to feel that pre everything feeling. That's right. Laura says he wants you to dream a little dream with him. Dream a little dream with him. Absolutely. I use a great energy. I absolutely love him. Awesome. Awesome. Monica, don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all good. It's fine. It is. And I actually had to apologize to everybody else because I reacted the way I did. I try not to be reactionary. And you guys, it's just a conversation between me and everybody. She's on YouTube. So you're fine. You're totally fine. Absolutely. So I'm going to leave him with you, Barbara, and know that you can call on him. And when you hear that dun, 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 in the background and you're doing readings, he's telling you, throw it out there. Put it on there. Don't worry. I like him. I like them. Let's move on, you guys. Let's move on. If everybody could share one time to a group, that'd be fabulous. Okay, let's move on. Maureen Elizabeth Perkins, can you retype what you had asked? I'm sorry. It's all the way up in my feed. I have a collective feed. It moves so quickly. I want to address that because I feel like I can. But look at me all talking this morning. The Polish in me. Okay, your loss is to who Pam is and why she is here. Okay, so Maureen, I want to do this. I want to talk. I'm actually going to do a little bit of channel here for this because I feel like she has stuff she wants to say. But I want to talk about. She wants to talk about you looking at the ground. Why are you looking at the ground when you walk? Why are you looking at the ground when you walk? Why are you not? I understand. Thank you very much. It's a great message. It's a wonderful message. So she's talking about. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? Just don't shoot the messenger. What's funny is I get that exact tune, but never figured out what the heck it was. Yay, Barbara! My job here is done. I love it when we get that validation, right? Isn't that awesome? So I want to talk about Pam. I want to with Maureen. She's talking about why are you watching the ground? You're being short-sighted. You're being short-sighted. You need to be paying more attention to there than there. How many of us do that? Oh my gosh, I'm horrible. I watch the ground when I walk. I always thought it was self-esteem. I did. And now I know it's because I'm a military neck and it just goes like that. Anyways, moving on. So I struggled with self-esteem for the longest time. Now I'm like, if you like me, love me, hate me, whatever, I don't care. Anyways, so she wants to say, why are you staring at the ground? Why are you looking right here when you should be looking all the way over there? You are cutting yourself short in so many different areas in life that you really need to decide where you want to step that next foot. Where do you want to put your foot the next time? Why are you like, I'm gonna rethink it. I'm gonna rethink it. She's like, come on, she's gonna push you. She's gonna push you to move exactly where you want to move, but you're scared to move. And she's a guide that's coming in to help create that movement. I also need to let you know that she has been in past lifetimes as well. She has played the mother figure in lifetimes with you in several lifetimes as well. She's also been a very demure sister for some reason in your lifetimes as well. She's one of those people that comes in to help teach you how to negotiate with it looked weird, didn't it? With decision making. You waffle on decision making a lot, and she's like, yeah, but this time I will push you. I am so ready for you to move forward because we have to move forward. You guys are kind of like a bonded unit. I would actually call you kind of like a soulmate, but it's hard for us to quantify that because she's not in physical form, blah blah blah. But she, from the other side, still is somebody that's been in lifetimes with you and has decided to stay on the other side to help you to move forward when you are trying to make decisions. She's like, look further. You're not setting your goals far enough. You're not thinking far enough in the future. You're living into the anxiety of your next step when you should be setting your achievements out there so that you can manifest them. There you go. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Never shoot the messenger. Yeah, never shoot the messenger. Katrina, I'm klutz, so I watch where I walk too. Rachel gets told to stop watching the ground. Yeah. Accurate. I backstep. I get so far and just freeze. I get that. What I want is on, and Maureen says, what I want is on the other side of fear. Yes. Message received. Thank you so much. You're so welcome, Maureen. You're so welcome. Should I get off the pot? Be careful what you type. This is not me. I'm like, whatever, type whatever you want. Facebook will block you if you cuss. They'll block you if you cuss or say anything weird honestly. It's just a FYI because Facebook's weird. I just want everybody to know that, okay? Yeah, I know it's fine with me, but I'm like, oh, I don't want you getting banned. People get months off of Facebook because on this, yeah, we all start, yeah. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Okay, There we go. You can tell I've been meditating. My connection when I meditate on a constant basis goes, and I start talking really, really fast, and that's a channeling session. So when I start channeling quickly, you know I've been meditating. So pretty. I think that I've told you that. Thank you so much, Jazz. They're one of my favorite pairs. They really are. Okay, moving on. We're doing mediumship this morning, you guys. We are doing mediumship. Tag a friend. Here's me. Tag a friend. I'm taking a marketing class. You can tell. Trying to do the things I'm told to do. Also, by the way, doing the things I'm told to do in my marketing class. Because we're trying to bring you some really, really incredible things here. We have the giveaway. We have the metaphysical box coming up, right? That starts on the 15th. Let me figure out how to do this because I'm so lost. This is the giveaway. If you are not enrolled in the giveaway, please let me know that this link works. If you're not enrolled in the giveaway, this giveaway is for 3 months of the bippity boppity boop metaphysical giveaway, right? The metaphysical subscription box. Let me know if that works. Because I never post the right one. And then this is the wait list, you guys, to be on the list to get, that's the wrong web page. What is my web page? My Mystical Life. Okay. Too many things in my brain, honestly. This is the wait list. Now we have a wait list because we are not trying to kill ourselves doing this. And the first month only has 20 boxes. Only has 20 boxes. The second month will have 30 boxes. And therefore, moving forward, depending on how many we need to do that. So, we're trying to bring things to you guys that are truly amazing. And I think we're accomplishing it. I keep looking at the wall because my whole wall is full of Post-it notes, like of what's in each month. And I'm really excited about it. I'll be glad when this first month goes out and my stress level go down. Okay. Nope, wrong one on the 3 months. Really? Dang. Why can't it just be easy? Okay. Let's see. I want to do this. Copy link. There, let's try that one. You guys here to get to hear how my brain works. Here, there's that one. Try that one. The first link was wrong. Okay. Try that one. Okay, let me know if that works. Let's see. What else do we have going on? Classes. Next class is Sam's class. It is the chat class. That is tomorrow evening. If you're a member, make sure you're in the private group. I'm going to be sending out the private Facebook group. I'm going to be sending out an email to everybody because there's quite a few people that are not in the private group, and we do a lot of stuff in there. So it's important to be in there. I am putting a Qigong class in next month's class schedules, and I think I'm going to find somebody that wants to talk. Thank you, Autumn. Somebody that wants to talk about Tai Chi, that does Tai Chi regularly. I do not. So I'm going to, not that I'm an expert in Qigong either, but I do have some information, so we'll move forward to that. Okay, so let's go back to mediumship. Okay. Wow, didn't know there's a private group. Yes, Leslie, and it's on the Facebook group. So if you are in the membership, when you sign up, there is the thing that says, "Hey, read me." It's the sign up stuff, and in there it says, "Make sure you join the Facebook group." So it is if you're a member and you're not in the group, please let me know, and I can get you the link. Qigong has helped me a lot. Amazing recommendation. Qigong, I can't even tell you guys. Okay, fine. Moving back to mediumship. Fine. Wow, what in the world? don't know what this is. All I know is that every bit of my scalp from here all the way forward is tingling, and it feels like somebody's, ugh. So give me a second. I don't know what that is. That's more of a guide than it is a person coming across. Kelly, are you not in there? I thought you were. I try to go through and double check this, and I noticed yesterday while I was doing that there were a couple people that weren't. So I need to send out a mass email to everybody. Morning, Sherry. So I'm trying to figure out what this is, you guys, and I actually think it's Metatron. I actually think it's Metatron. Now, normally when I have Metatron come across, yes, the membership comes out automatically each month. Absolutely. So when Metatron comes across, and I know this is sounds odd if you don't get these kind of things, or if you just don't notice them, he gives me this. It's just this rub right down my nose. Don't ask me why. I don't know. It was one of the first things I noticed. This is Metatron. This is Archangel Michael. And this is Archangel Ezekiel, right? Which can scare a lot of people because they're going, oh, the angel of death. I don't understand. He's just the angel of change is really what he is. He is, he brings in dynamic change, which he talked about this morning while I was meditating. So he really, this is absolutely, okay, never mind. This is Archangel Ezekiel. I know who this is. Because as I'm talking about it, my scalp starts to tighten up again. I don't care for that sensation. If I'm walking out in public and all of a sudden your scalp feels like it's going to tighten up off your head, you kind of go like, people look at you weird. So this is Archangel Ezekiel, and he wants to talk about change. And I've not channeled him before, so I'm not quite sure. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this. We're gonna did you pick how their touch comes across to you? Absolutely, I did not. I'm gonna do this, and when I say I forgot what somebody asked, Crystal, you're gonna have to repeat that. So it's going to feel different for everybody. Every angel, every guide is going to feel different for everybody. This is just one of my indicators. And what's really different for me is this morning when I was meditating, I felt this. Like I felt like he was standing there meditating with me and going, okay, we're going to do this. And then my scalp tightened up. Okay. And I was meditating going, wow, the scalp is a new thing. Okay, the scalp is a new thing for him. But it's talking about dynamic. It's talking about dynamic change. So when I'm like, okay, and I'm asking him well, okay, so you want to talk, what do you want to talk about? And he wants to talk about looking at the skies. You guys, I have no idea where this is going, so just bear with me. He wants to talk about looking at the skies, and he wants to talk about, no. Okay, he wants to talk about change, of course, because he is the angel of change, right? And he wants to talk about, this is more of a group message, you guys. This is more of a group message, and things that we're going to start to notice in the sky. He's like, pay attention to the sky. The sky is changing. The sky is changing. Watch the sky. And here's me. I've been watching Ancient Aliens. No, but watch the sky. And I think that people are going to start, I'm just going to say this stuff, and I'm just going to say this stuff, you guys. I'm sorry. It doesn't make sense to me. And my human part of myself is going, so just bear with me. He says, you're going to start to see the feathers in the sky. You're going to start to see the angel wings in the sky. You're going to start to see the guidance from the sky. You're going to see color changes. You're going to see massive cloud formations that should not fit the weather patterns that are going on. There's a climate shift. There is a energetic shift. There is a thought shift. All of these things together create more of a dynamic energy create more of a dynamic energy pattern on places on the earth where more things are going to be noticed than in other places. Almost like pockets of energy. Oh, pockets of energy that are boosted up in areas where there has been previous, okay, we're going to go with ancient civilizations. He's showing me Mayan pyramids. He's showing me ancient Egypt. He's showing me Lemuria. And he's talking about the ties of Atlantis to the Aztecs and the Mayans, and a society that's mislabeled, an ancient society that's mislabeled because people are afraid of to tie something to the old knowledge of Atlantis. People are afraid to use the words that would get them judged by the other scientists in the community, that there's a collective knowledge that's growing about technology. You guys have heard me say this. This is totally me. You've heard me say that there's 6 layers of humanity underneath what we already know, our history. There's 6 layers of humanity, 6 layers of the human experiment underneath where we stand. And they're talking about Chaco Canyon as being a pivotal point on the globe, the Anasazi Indians, and this is not my word, the naivete of humanity to think that we are excellent in everything that we do and that we've never excelled beyond where we are right now, when we are in our infancy stage of technology, that many stages before us have flown, I'm just going to say it, to the sky, to the stars. Lord, somebody's going to put me away. And he wants to talk about the metal, okay, just going to say it, the metal winged gods that descended and brought down messages and slavery and subjugation. These are not my words. Subjugation, and brought on rebellion, and a new age of rebellion is coming, and dynamic change. Make my head hurt now. Increased intuitive abilities across the globe, a thinner veil closer to the dimension of mediumship, being able to connect with others that have passed away, is becoming more prevalent, causing fear, causing an increase in, get this, medication, a dumbing down of society. Oh geez, I'm like hitting every controversial point. I try to stay away from controversy. Dumbing down of society to keep everybody in line, and the change that's coming is coming from the inside, where people are becoming more awake, and if we're not careful, we're going to be buried under another layer of humanity, and they will just try the experiment over if we bring about kind of like, I guess, the destruction of if we melt down through war and stuff. And then they show planes grounded, they show everything back to the beginning and starting over. They've got all the time. There is no time. They've got, it's just they can loop it. They can loop it. I'm going to stop now. I don't usually just allow that, like, I don't just spit out exactly what I see. But interesting. And he's talking about change. I mean, who else is going to talk about change like that? But you know, Archangel Ezekiel. And actually, I want to say one last thing. He gives a 200-year time frame. He gives a 200-year time frame. So it's not like tomorrow, right? It's not like tomorrow. It is a 200-year time frame. We have like that amount of time. That's nothing. That's a nothing, right? And I'm going to have to listen back to it because now it's already slipping away. And I'm like, wait, what kind of points do we make? Let's see, what do we have here? Oh my gosh, there's lots of comments. My eyes feel like I don't know, it's so weird to explain. It feels like my eyes just kind of like popped out and were someplace else. It is the weirdest feeling. Let's see. I'm reading. Sunsets, all sorts of new colors. Yeah, I agree, Laura. We are primitive based on where we have been in humanity. I agree. I absolutely agree to that. I believe previous manifestations of humanity on the planet were more intuitive, more psychic. I know I should just let it ride. I'm like, already happening, just like the photos people are posting on Facebook and other social media. It's very odd what's going on with the skies right now. And they just found a yellow brick road, originally thought to be the road to Atlantis, but now they're saying that is a natural formation of tectonic upheaval. But they've looked at the photo, but I've looked at the photos, and it's obviously not a natural formation. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it is miles and miles long. It looks like bricks laid side by side. Let's let it fly. What's meant to be today? A lot to process. It is a lot to process. Makes my brain hurt. While you were channeling, I felt the absolute truth. So awesome. Okay, great. You guys, that is I knew some sort of channeling was like right on the cusp today. So that is totally interesting. So I'm going to go with Crystal's question is, did you assign, I kind of want to put it that way, did you assign how you get your messages or your indicators as to who's coming across? I did not, and I didn't realize that until, if Jennifer's still on here, when I was in one of the classes with Jennifer, or maybe it wasn't. I think it was when Josh came and did an angel class there, but we were sitting there meditating, and he's like, okay, bring in the Archangel Michael and just sit with him and bring him into your energetic field. And as I was doing that, my bottom lip started to vibrate. Well, my bottom lip vibrates when I meditate or I work intuitively, because I have set up a contract with Archangel Michael that I'm a flake, and if I don't properly take care of my energy before I step into working, that he would come in and do maintenance for me and make sure I was protected and taken care of. I didn't understand that this feeling here, when my bottom lip vibrates, that was Archangel Michael. When I brought him into my energetic field and we sat there together for a while, my whole bottom lip was just vibrating. I went, oh my gosh, holy crap, it's an indicator. And that's when I started to pay more attention to my indicators as to who is coming in at what time. But no, I did not set it up. It just happened. This is, Metatron. And you also can get things like this. Like when I feel someone go like this, I know that the person I'm reading for is either gonna have a sinus infection. Get this broad range here. Either gonna have a sinus infection, or they're angel communicators. I have to go with my intuition on it. I'm going to request a chit chat with Archangel Ezekiel. How many people see Ezekiel as the angel of death, just standing there in dark robes, scythe and all that, all scary? And it's not how he comes across for me, and I just feel like he gets a bad rap. I feel like Michael is always there, my bottom lip too, for him, right? Yeah, he does have indicators, right, Leslie? So interesting morning. There we go. Hopefully not a sinus infection. I know, but it's good that they can say, okay, look, you need to start taking some antihistamines. Sinus infections. What am I good at? Sinus infections, don't trip and falls, and earthquakes. These are the three things that when I go, there's an earthquake in this region, pay attention. Just pay attention. Just pay attention. I think of him like the death card in the tarot, right, Laura? And that's what a lot of people think of him. And even in the tarot class, we learned that death doesn't mean death. It means the beginning of a new cycle. So when I work with Ezekiel, I think of it as birth. I think of it as end of this, let's start something new. I have a special set of skills. I can tell you when you're going to get a sinus infection. Oh, shit. It's my claim to fame. No. Oh, gosh, that's funny. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Okay. You can definitely tell a difference when I'm doing Qigong and when I'm not. I need to just continue doing Qigong consistently. I just need to. I have to. I don't have to. I want to. Okay. It brings about balance for me. Anyhow, with that, you guys, I think I'm going to go buy packing supplies because that's exciting. And I got to do that. And I hope everybody's enjoying. You might have an opportunity for a side job at urgent care. Hey, whatever, right? That's funny. Okay. Hi, Erica Spiller. How are you? Do you have a Qigong that you use? Yes, I do. I will post it. I do have a Qigong that I use.
Hello friends, welcome to Yochi.
That's gonna be stuck in my head. Thank you. Okay, there is the Qigong video. Don't forget, you guys, this is the link if you're not on the wait list to receive all those incredible crystals each month that you did not know you needed. That's there. It's not just crystals, it's candles, it's all sorts of fun stuff. And then the giveaway, if I can figure out how to do it. Oh, here it is. Huh. This is the giveaway. Somebody is going to win a 3-month subscription to the box. So those are those. Okay? All done. Yeah, that is a good Qigong to do. It's a good starter Qigong. When the more advanced Qigongs are, you twist yourself up like in a pretzel. I do like the White Tiger Qigong. I think it's great explanatory techniques. I'd love to find somebody local that does it, but I can't find anybody. Okay, everybody, have a great day. Find light, find love, find joy. Feel divine because you are. If you're not a member, why? Because we're hella fun. And all the classes, all the meditations, all the mediumship, all the blah, 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 blah. All that good stuff. Marketing. So I did it. Okay. Have a great day, everybody. And if Mr. Fry were here, he'd say, may the light be with you always.